So how do you go about hiring a videographer? Now you might be thinking that videographers cost quite a bit, and sure there are some that go for £300, £400, but you don't need an ex-BBC camera operator. Hiring a student or a recent graduate can really work well and also benefit the graduate or the student that might be looking for experience and also the work. So here's how to go about it. So the first thing you want to do is look for a local college or university, somewhere where they teach video production. It might be called media production, it might be called digital media, there's lots and lots of variations, but the key thing you want to look for are places that teach practical skills and not theory. So some places have their own employability departments, or they might just have a Facebook group. So you want to tap into them and post your job offer. Another option obviously could be Gumtree, or you might even want to go to some video production job websites where you will find lots and lots of video production professionals. So make sure you clearly describe what you expect from your videographer. Do they have a camera, tripod? What kit do you want them to have? Also, do you want them to edit? So really important also to be clear about the content you want them to film. So is it kind of a Gary Vee style videographer where someone's being followed? Or is it more kind of sit down interviews like a case study? So always be upfront about these things, as you don't want any misunderstandings obviously at a later stage. Ask for a showreel or selected work. This is really important if you want to gauge their skill set and also find out what kind of content they filmed. So you want to see their camera work obviously, but also their editing skills. And you want to check to see if they've created similar content to the videos you want them to create. Also worth looking at is to see if they've worked on videos in a professional capacity before, or is it all videos they've made for friends or families, which definitely could be the case if it's a student or maybe a graduate. Either option could work well, but someone with more hands-on experience might be suited if you're unsure about the content and the creative, and you're looking for someone to really drive your video content forward. So the next thing you want to do is schedule a few interviews and meet up with the candidates. And what you want to check are two key things. So how do you get on with them? Do you have good rapport with that person? How does the conversation flow? You'll need to be working together. So having a good connection is key. It's really important. The second thing you want to check is how eager they are to do the work. So are they hungry or just peckish? And this is important because you'll be working with young videographers, and it might be your video project is just not exactly what they're looking for, or it might be just a way to skip a shift at McDonald's. So it's important you have somebody who's eager to work with you, who can contribute their own ideas and is basically just enthusiastic about your product or business. So you'll want their advice, their feedback during the filming and editing process. So finding that right fit with the right mindset is really crucial to producing good quality videos. Okay, so it might be the case that you're hiring a student and you feel a little bit nervous taking on someone with no real experience. Well, if that is the case, I would really recommend you hire a graduate. Someone who's been working in the industry for a year or so. They're probably going to have a few productions under their belt. Alternatively, you might want to consider a paid test. So basically a few productions where you can kind of test them out to see how it works for both of you. Now, having run a social enterprise where I hire media graduates and students to create all my content, I'm confident that the benefit of working with young minds can really improve the quality of video. So it's really, really worth giving it a try. Okay, so just to recap, if you're looking to hire a student or graduate videographer, first thing you want to do is tap into a local college or Facebook groups. Be clear about what you expect from the videographer, whether that's equipment and the type of videos. Ask to see showreels or selected video clips that they've made. Schedule interviews and check two key things: how enthusiastic they are and how well you get on with them. And then if you'd like to, run a test to see how it works. So if you want someone more experienced, hire a graduate. So hiring a videographer is just part of the overall process in video creation for businesses. You'll still need to think of things like video content, the platforms, marketing, and so on. So if you'd like access to more resources and also want to ask me some questions, you'll find me in the Business Video Hub Facebook group. So just click on the button above, or it might be below, and I'll see you there.